Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 3070 8GB GPU in GTA 5 and GTA Online. This one is the EVGA XC3 Ultra version of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers as usual, and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power Up's GPU Z. Resizable bar is also enabled, and again, we got the 8 gigs of GDDR6 right there. And over on the left, we're pairing it with the Ryzen 7 5800X 3D and 32GB of RAM, CL14 3600MHz in dual channel. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay guys, I have some cheats ready today, so this is gonna be a little bit different than usual, alright? But let's go through these settings first. So we're playing at 1080p resolution using the maximum settings aside from MSAA and post-effects. The post-effects introduce motion blur whenever you turn it up from normal. I don't like it. It also introduces some ugly bloom, so I prefer to keep it off. It looks better in my opinion. And over on the advanced graphics, these three are turned on, these are turned down to the minimum, and this is turned off. This is just resolution scale there. These two are more CPU bound settings, so we want to test GPU, we don't want to bottleneck it, so they're turned down. All right, this is it. So we're getting 188 frames per second, which is extremely high, and it's actually the engine cap of this game. It doesn't go above 188 FPS. And GTA 5 has a bit of an issue here with these super high FPS. Whenever you are reaching that engine limit, it tends to stutter a bit like that, okay? So it provides a terrible experience basically if you have very high-end specs and if you don't cap your FPS. Now, I'm not gonna cap the FPS, so I'm just gonna make it a bit more intensive by using some MSAA. This is anti-aliasing. It will smooth out those jagged edges, making it look prettier. And even with 4 times MSAA, it's still getting 188 FPS. Holy crap. What? Okay, 3070. I underestimated you, I guess. Jesus. Alright, we need to go up to 8 times MSAA then at 1080p with the 3070 for it to be fully GPU bound and not drop some frames with stuttering issues. Alright, finally, we're getting 140-ish frames per second. Since we're far away from those 188, it won't stutter at all. It's gonna be buttery smooth until the end of times, and that's how we like it. Now, I told you this wasn't gonna be the usual benchmark in GTA 5. We're gonna shake things up a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and enable some cheat codes, including this one. I love this one. Oh yes. It does exactly what it's written. So I'm gonna start counting the FPS while we're falling from the sky. You can see that taking a look at the entire city from above is actually less intensive than being down there. We're getting around like 10-15 more FPS. And we can go ahead and visit Jack right away. Oh, no! No, I missed Jack. Damn it, he didn't go up there. Ah. I've got a skyfall again. Wait a second. Yeah, there we go. This is Jack's Hill right there. We can do this. We still got the invincibility, so everything should be all right. Where's Jack? Where's Jack? There he is. There he is. I saw the boy already. Ooh, look at those frames dropping, by the way. That's because of the 8 times MSAA, guys. If you want to not lock your FPS and not have those huge stutters at 1080p with the RTX 3070. Hello, Jack. How's it going, boy? Do not run away from me. Why are you scared of me, buddy? Give me a hug. Where is it? No, no, do not fall like that, Jack. Are you okay? Yes, he is. Oh, boy. No. Damn it. Wait. I got the perfect cheat for it. No. Jack died. Jack. No! I am so sad right now. Oh, come on, mate. I was gonna use this cheat right here so we could run as fast as Jack, you know? Oh, man. Seriously. He's dead. He preferred to die than to show up in this video and tell me he loves me. Anyway, oh boy. Looking at the bushes here, it drops into the lower 60s. Huh, interesting. Again, as I was saying before we got interrupted by the beautiful sight of Jack, this is super intensive whenever you are... Oh, sorry, Rick. Whenever you are near bushes and vegetation, basically grass, with MSAA anti-aliasing, or multi-sampling anti-aliasing, not MSAA anti-aliasing, because otherwise it's multi-sampling anti-aliasing. You know what I mean. It's just super intensive. It's still not dropping from 60 though, although our 1% load... Oh, there we go. Goodbye, Bob. Good stuff. This is a nice weapon. I didn't know I had it, actually. I usually have, like, a submachine gun, like a Uzi. Anyway, let's continue here. I guess you can expect like 130, 140 FPS whenever you are in bushy areas, and then like 60 whenever you are in bushy areas. That is a bit low, you know. Let's use 4 times MSAA. There is a workaround, as I told you. If you lock the FPS to like 144 and use 4 times MSAA, or even no MSAA, it's always going to stay at 144. It's never going to stutter because of the engine limit cap, and it will of course look good and be buttery smooth the entire time. So let's lower it down to 4 times MSAA, see how much it drops right here. 80s and 90s, I guess. It's not bad, you know. Oh, yes, wait a second. Oh, Bobby's there again, and I don't know which one is actually Bob, so we gotta do this. I got my bazooka ready. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So we should wait for them in the bushes. Okay, so the FPS dropped the most inside of these bushes, right? Like 90s over here. So bushes with explosions should be even more intensive, right? No, it's kind of the same, isn't it? Well, 79 there. But yeah, with 4 times MSAA, if you lock it to 144 FPS, it will still drop to the same values as you saw right here, but it's gonna be a much smoother experience than 8 times MSAA. And of course, if you use like 2 times, for example, right here, let's see how much it drops to near the bushy areas. 110, lower 100s, I guess. Not a problem. So this way you're never gonna drop from 100 FPS. Maybe in some like little bit more intensive scenarios than this, but yeah. And again, you gotta lock the FPS so you don't reach those 188. Let's turn off MSAA now and let's play a little bit at 1440p. Here we go. This is native 1440p using the same settings right here. No MSAA and same settings here as well. I'm just gonna touch the resolution basically in this video. Alright, here we are. This is great. This is great. We should be able to see Jack again. Maybe he just respawned. Anyway, at the 1440p res, it drops down into like the high 90s, low 100s at times. As you can see right there, mid 90s even. Not a problem though, it's still super smooth, right? And obviously it will actually reach the 188 FPS if you go into the city and into the roads and stuff like that, into the city. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, let's go there now, okay? Over here, there we go, 188 once again. It looks so much better, by the way, at 1440p with this capture card and the monitor that I'm using, by the way. Like, the contrast just pops here. At 1080p and 4K, it doesn't for some reason. Only at 1440, oh, there we go. Little stutter there because of the 188 FPS, guys. That is a shame. But again, it's very easily... It's easily fixed by locking the FPS to like 144 or 120. Or enabling some MSAA. I think with 2 times here at 1440p, we should be enough... It takes a while to register things in the menu sometimes. It should be enough to put us under those 188 FPS. And at the same time, put us above 60 all of the time right here, I think. So this might be the way to go with the RTX 3070 in GTA 5. In worst case scenarios, it drops into like the 80s. Obviously, if I start bazookaing everything here, it drops slightly more, 71. All right. Yeah, it's the smoke effects after I shoot the thing that are more intensive, not the actual explosion. So no problem. Are you Bob? Are you the new Bob? Is Bob in the police right now? We gotta get rid of him. Goodbye, Bob. It's a Bob barbecue right now. Oh yes. All right, perfect. Let's grab our bike and get out of here to a little bit of a different area, shall we, my friends? the sky itself. Oh, it actually reaches those 188 over here. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, damn it. No. So with 2 times MSAA, it's still not enough to make the GPU 100% usage all of the time and make it so it's not engine bound, if that's a thing. Let's go. Ooh, this should be a nice jump, actually. Let's just open it up. Okay, there we go. 14% lows, by the way, because of when we dropped from the sky. All right, good stuff. Nice thumbnail right there. Oh, damn it. Oh, I crashed instantly. Let's stop it there, though. This is buttery smooth, right? Aside from when you hit the engine limit. But that only happens when you're falling off the sky or maybe licking a wall or something. But let's go up to 4 times MSAA at 1440p. That also looks very good. Like, 2 times already got rid of all of the jaggies at this resolution, basically. So there's no need to play using 4 times, honestly. But if you want to, well, the 3070 can still do it. As you can see, it still reaches like 120s, 130s. That's really good. Oh boy, what are you doing? What the heck? God damn, these bastards, man. Oh man, Bob's friends are just ridiculously irritating sometimes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bob's friends. There we go. They're avenging his death, I guess. Okay, how do we go to Jack's Hill from here? I thought I was closer, but we're almost there. We're almost there. Ooh, see? A little bit of grass is already dropping our frames into the 60s. That is crazy. We're gonna see Jack again, my friends. Oh, yes, we are. We're gonna follow him around. Hopefully, he's gonna give us a kiss while we're invincible so we don't die. You know, he actually hugged me already. Oh, dropping into the 50s. Look at that. Interesting. So with 4 times MSAA, it can drop from 60 FPS. I'm gonna get rid of the MSAA right now, and I am gonna go ahead and bump it up to 4K. Right, 3840 by 2160 is now the resolution without anti-aliasing and the same settings. It might actually drop, guys. I mean, if it did drop at 4 times MSAA and 1440p, it will probably drop here. Yeah, it's already in the 60s, 50s, 55. Thought it was gonna be a little bit better than this. I'm gonna do moon gravity right now. Floater. Yes. I'm gonna tool up again. And I'm gonna do incendiary. Which will make me have fire rounds. Oh, yes. Now we can make Bob's friends burn in hell. All of them without a bazooka. Look at this. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, yes, wait. What if I... No. I'm jumping. I'm jumping with moon gravity and it's doing nothing. Are you serious? 40s, by the way. Dropping into the 40s at times. Okay. Oh, the moon gravity makes my bike super slow. Interesting. Ooh, explosive hands. Yes. Explosive hands. Explosive hands. What happens? No, come on, come on, come on, come on. I really want to see some fun ragdolls. There we go. Oh, beautiful. No, God. He's really fast, actually, for moon gravity. Damn. All right, let's go again. Let's go. Let's punch this again. Can it do something, though? Okay. Oh, this is fun, guys. This is very funny. Go. There it is. Look at the guy. Look at the guy. Look at the guy. Can we play like football or so? Volleyball with the guy. Yes. Let's play volleyball. The screaming dude. There we go. Come on. Come on. You want some of this? Do you want some of this? Oh, yeah, boy. I'm very sorry, guys. The camera stopped recording, but we're back to it. We're back to it. A lot of people tell me, why don't you test it with explosions and stuff like that? Why do you only go to Jack's Hill? Explosions are more intensive. They're intensive. They're not more intensive, okay? Oh, boy. Wait. Oh, it takes a really long time. Wait a second. Let's do it again. There we go. Let's go. Officer down. Oh, no. We had a perfectly good buzz waiting for us. There's another one, though. Oh, it's Toy Story's car. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, stop. No, get out. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. All right, guys, so it drops slightly from 60. It doesn't really matter. It's still a ton of fun even at 4K with these settings. But I would probably change a couple of things to make it run a little bit better. And that is the soft shadows and the grass quality here. Back to it. 4K using those settings that I applied. And I also disabled these and then restarted to fully apply everything. So with these settings, we're getting 117 right here, 116 FPS. That's pretty good, actually. And let me just go to Jack's Hill real fast, okay? Oh, I forgot the painkiller. Wait, painkiller. All right, there we go. Start counting the FPS. Wow, the game knew that I wanted to come here. It was so fast. Wait, Jack, I'm coming for you, boy. Damn it. Hey, catch me. Let's go. Fast run is enabled. Wow, Michael is so fast. He can't even handle it. Look at this. I am so disappointed in you, boy. Are you serious, Michael? Oh, damn. Okay, this guy, man. This guy is not wearing, like, sports shoes or anything. Maybe if he was wearing sneakers, it would have been fine. Okay, Jack. Oh, there he is. There he's still waiting for us, my friends. He's still waiting for it. No, don't run away. I don't even have a vehicle. You're supposed to be a predator, Jack. What the hell are you doing? He still runs really fast, you know, compared to Michael with fast run. Like, this isn't fast run at all. Anyways, well, I guess we're just gonna forget about Jack because he doesn't like us at all. He's even passing on some food right there. Man, he's so scared of Michael. We gotta go with another character next time. Anyway, as you can see with my custom settings, I call them my custom settings because I actually play this game with these settings enabled. It gets insane FPS. It never drops from like 80 frames. Point blank, there it is, go live your life, Rex. See, if Bob was a good person, Rex would have stayed with his owner, you know? Well, what else is there to say? It runs really well at 4K using these settings, and you should probably play like this if you're playing at 4K with the RTX 3070. Not that it can't handle the highest settings, it still could do it absolutely fine, and I had a great experience killing all of the cops and everything, but it does drop. Right, finally, before we go into online, we're playing at 8K using my custom settings here. I'm actually gonna lower the population variety over here just so it doesn't use as much VRAM, because VRAM is already maxed out at these settings, okay? But this is it. Everything is off on the advanced settings. Oh boy. Oh, what is... Oh, no! What is this? 3 FP... Oh god, it's the VRAM, guys. It's at 8 gigabytes. It's maxed out at this point. It's maxed out. So, we actually gotta lower the textures at this resolution. Please, can I go into the menu? Thank you. Alright, yeah, it doesn't work. I forgot. With an 8 gigabyte GPU, we actually gotta use, like, normal textures at 8K. Gotta restart. Okay, now we should be able to play. No, it's still maxing out the VRAM there. Okay, then. That's bad. Right, but at least it's not 3 FPS, so we can play for a little bit right now, right? 30s, though. That means that whenever we get to Jack's Hill, it's definitely gonna drop. Yeah, it is bad, guys. But let's get a feel of it right here in the city first this time around, okay? Not gonna cheat my way to Jack's Hill, you know? Jack wouldn't like it anyways. He doesn't like cheaters. That's why he also doesn't like Bob. Ah, damn it! Dude. Now, the thing is, it's stupid to play at 8K. Where did my car go? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. But yeah, it's stupid to play at 8K, especially on an 8 gigabyte GPU, because you gotta lower some settings, especially the textures, and you're gonna have a really high resolution with super high pixel density, but then the textures will look like that. Look at that road. There will come a day when I will not hit any person whatsoever, but it's not today. That guy wanted to die, so he jumped in front of the car. People in GTA 5, man, they have some issues. Alright, so far so good. 1% lows are actually at 30, but this is the worst part. Yep, okay, it drops. It drops. Now, if you lowered everything down to, like, normal, it would be playable at 8K, but it would look like crap anyways. I guess 8K is not even good for screenshots, because you gotta lower the textures to be able to play with more than 3 FPS, so there's just no point. So I'm gonna go back to like 1440p, which is a reasonable resolution for the 3070. As we saw, it gets really nice FPS. It still looks amazing. I'm gonna use 2 times MSAA because it worked really well. And we're gonna play online with these settings. Oh, and the very high textures. Okay, and here's the problem with GTA 5 Online. Depending on the server and depending on the CPU, the FPS will be different. Right now we got 29 people in this server. We're getting 150 FPS. And, well, in this area, which is not GPU intensive whatsoever, there's not a single leaf of grass in sight, you know? But you can see that GPU usage is not maxed out, so we're actually CPU bound, and that's the case for pretty much everybody who plays GTA 5 online and says that the game online is much more intensive, so you should play online to test GPUs. No, you shouldn't test GPUs online because we're not really taking the full advantage of the graphics card right now. It's using 60% of it because we're CPU bound. It's still getting very high FPS because of the 5800X 3D, but if I had something like a Ryzen 5 5600X or a 3700X, Ryzen 7, you know, it would get way lower frames, like 80 FPS, 70 FPS, something like that. And that's why people say that GTA Online is much more intensive. It's not more GPU intensive. In fact, it's less GPU intensive because some of the objects in online and the animals, for example, the pedestrians, they're not here. There aren't really as many pedestrians, I think, in online, and the animals are not here at all. I have never seen Jack, which is a very big shame here in GTA Online. Online would be good for CPU tests, not GPU tests. If we played, for example, at 4 times MSAA, maybe it would get close to be maxed out. No, not yet. Okay, still getting 130 FPS and no GPU boundness. But, well, at 4K we must be GPU bound, right? Alright, here we go. 4K resolution using my custom settings. Oh, I actually forgot to use this one. Yes, it doesn't really matter though. Yeah, my custom settings once again. And it's getting exactly the same FPS as we saw in single player at 4K because, again, the GPU load is the same, if not lower here in online, because there are some things that are lacking. So yeah, if you don't have a CPU bottleneck in GTA Online, you're gonna see exactly the same FPS as single player. There's no difference. The game is the same. It's gotta render everything the same on the GPU side of things. The only thing that differs in online is that you gotta load a lot more players, and that's not GPU bound. That's CPU bound, and that's why you end up getting way lower FPS. Over here, getting 80s. We saw like what, like mid-70s previously. Pretty much the same thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Now you know, it's exactly the same thing testing GTA Online and GTA single player in terms of GPU performance if you are not CPU bound, and since single player is not CPU bound and multiplayer is, I test single player. Lastly, I just want to show you some of the objects that don't even show up here in online compared to single player, okay? It's right here. If you go back in this video and watch the part where I drive through this area right here, you know, there are some pillars. Those are absent here in online, as are some other things. It doesn't really matter too much, but it's a little difference that I noticed. And yeah, well, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.